What's up, y'all? It's your boy TG. And I just thought I'd make a video about, what makes people tick, you know what I mean? Like what makes you tick? Like what keeps you going? Like, you know what I'm saying? What is the thing that makes you tick? Like for me, it's like coming from what I've been through, coming from my background. Like, all right, so the things that make me do the things that I do is okay. I'm doing this in real time with y'all. I ain't even think of this, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure it out. So let's see. What makes me tick? I came from, poverty, the hood, whatever. And, my dad was locked up growing up. But I always knew that if my dad was here, you know what I'm saying, things would have been better. You know what I mean? Like I just knew that, you know what I mean? I was just like, I believed it, you know what I mean? So that's another reason. Another reason, but that's just background. Let's just keep going, right? So yeah, my dad was locked up when I was growing up. My mom has 4 kids, but my dad got 13. You know what I mean? So they got two together. So I got 14 brothers and sisters. I only lived with my mom and my aunt. And when I was living with my mom, it was just me and the other three. So it's 4 of us, you know what I mean? So, but like, I still love all my sisters. Ain't no half, all my brothers, all my half brothers and sisters. Ain't no half brothers and sisters. To me, I don't do that. If you're my brother, you're my brother. You're my sister, you're my sister. That's all it is to it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so I got 13, 14 brothers and sisters, man. And so the 4 I grew up with, we grew up just getting by, you know what I mean? But hey, we get by, but we still enjoyed ourselves. We had fun. We did a lot of stuff. We was good kids. We was kids, okay? So we was kids, we did a lot of stuff. And it's just that, we did a lot of stuff, but I knew that we could have had a better life, you know what I mean? Like this, we just getting by, but you know what I'm saying? We forced to get by, but you know what I'm saying? We got to enjoy ourselves at the same time, so we're going to do that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So that's one thing. Just growing up like that, that kind of gets me to going, you know what I mean? Because I want more. I know it's more, and I know I can get it, you know what I mean? So I just keep striving to get it because based off what I've gone through, then like, that's just the basis, that's just me growing up, you know what I'm saying, without my dad, you know what I'm saying, he's in prison, and my mom having to carry the load on her own with 4 kids, you know what I mean? So that's that basis. But you know what I'm saying, after a while, and just being out here without his dad, my guidance and stuff, and then my dad gets out finally, and what happens? Shortly after my dad gets out, I go inside of the system. You know what I mean? So I go in. Now I start my journey as a goddamn inmate. Psst, dumb shit. You know what I mean? And then so I go through that whole experience, which can make or break you. It didn't break me, but it definitely didn't fix me, for sure. You know what I mean? But I got a strong mental capacity, so I know, man, this is temporary. Y'all got me in here, okay, I did what I did to get here, okay, I own that. And I can handle my business because I did that. Whatever. All right. But it's just all the extra nitpicking and stuff that goes on in there, the psychological warfare that they inflict on you, and the inhumane conditions, and then the people that come in there to work, you know what I'm saying, they bring in their life stressors in there, and they got to get it off somehow. And what they do, get it off on the inmates and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying, then you got us being irritated just off of being separated and, you know what I'm saying, snatched up from what we know, and, you know what I'm saying, put in this environment. Now we all in here, we all frustrated, you know what I'm saying, and then we all getting treated, you know what I'm saying, cruelly, and you know what I'm saying, and now we all just irritated, so now we ended up fighting with each other and stuff, we all clashing with each other, so that's a whole other dynamic, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of stuff involved in prison that, you know what I'm saying, and like incarceration, but people don't understand, like, it really messes with you as a person, you know what I mean, it messes with you, man. So I say that because that's just another thing I went through, right? That's another thing that makes me tick. I don't want to go through that no more. You know what I mean? I don't want to go back to that. You know what I mean? I'll do anything to not be caged. You know what I mean? To be free. I'll do anything to be free. You know what I mean? But not if it puts my freedom in jeopardy. You know what I mean? Because I've lost my freedom before. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna sit here and do something that's gonna take my chance of being free away. You know what I mean? Like this, I've had my freedom taken from me a few times. You know what I mean? And I've had to experience that every time. I'm not gonna go back to that. You know what I mean? So if this is if what I'm doing is gonna put me there, then I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? So that's another thing. But like that's just like, yeah. So that's something else I got to deal with. You know what I mean? That's one thing that makes me tick. So, and then just being poor, you know what I mean? Just being not having no money, you know what I mean? Just not being able to do what we want to do as people, you know, and then seeing my family poor and, you know, all my friends poor and everybody poor and struggling and stuff, you know, and I'm just like, nah, this ain't it. This can't be it. That's what makes me tick. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at all this stuff like, nah, and I know there's more, and I know there's a better life, you know what I mean? This is what's making me tick. This is what's making me get up and grind. This is what's making me stop making excuses. This is what's making me do what I gotta do to make sure that I'm straight, my family's straight, their family is straight, you know what I mean? Like, everybody, like, those are their friends, and everybody in my circle, like, it starts with me, though. I have to do this stuff. You know what I mean? But that's what makes me tick. Because I can't look around and see what you know what I'm saying, with my own eyes. The pain, the suffering, the struggle. You know what I mean? And there shouldn't be. There's no way. There's no way. As good as we are as people, there's no way that we should be living like this. So that's another thing that gets me going, man. That's what makes me tick. It's like, I know that there's a better life than this. And I've had this idea for a while. You know what I mean? Like, I've known this. I've known that there's a better life, and I've known that I found out how to do it a long time ago. I'm gonna say that. I found out how to do it a long time ago. How to pull myself from poverty. But I actually, once you find a way out and other people don't see it, they bet it down. You know what I mean? Nah, anyway, I ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? You know when people like, I ain't trying to hear that shit. They batting that shit down. They batting it down. Nah, it ain't gonna work. Well, you say something, man, get your ass on somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? Like, they like, all right, it sounds good. They don't want to hear that. But if they can see it, it's different. But hearing it, watch out, man. Watch out, man. You tripping right now, right? So, I'm sorry, I keep on. I don't know what's going on with my nose, but I'm just like, I might be getting sick or somewhere. That just might be a habit of mine, so please bear with me. But I was gonna say, oh yeah. So, if they don't see it, they ain't trying to hear it. So, you just gotta do the work, man. I'm just saying, it's just crazy. It is crazy. It's crazy to me. But anyway, that's what makes me tick. What makes you tick, man? Because that's what it was really all about. I just go on a rant. You know, when I get to going, I just get to going. You know, and then sometimes I lose my train of thought. But I'm trying to get better at that and then keeping it going. Because I be talking about real stuff, man. I be dropping gems in my conversation all the time. It's just that sometimes I lose my train of thought. And then sometimes, you know, people just don't be trying to hear it. But, like, if you just sit here and listen to what I'm saying, like, I got some great gems for you. I can help you in your life. You know what I'm saying? You just listen to what I'm saying, like, you could apply this stuff that I'm saying, or even if it's just like something that you needed to hear, you know, you needed to hear somebody say that. Somebody needed to be blunt and, you know, blatantly honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Brutally honest with you. You know what I mean? Somebody had to do it. I'm down. You know what I mean? Because I gotta say what needs to be said. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna tell you this. This is another thing that makes me tick. I've known deep down inside for a long time, years since I was a kid, that I was the leader, that I should be in charge. Like, I knew. I'm like, y'all don't know what y'all doing. We should do stuff like this. Why are we doing stuff like that? You know what I mean? I knew. That's another thing that gets me to tick, because I always knew, like, you always know when you're a powerful person, you know what I'm saying, that people stifle that, but you always know, like, man, if I was in charge, man, we could have did way better. But nobody wanted me to be in charge, man. Everybody just wanted me to be the worker. That's what it was. They don't want me to be in charge. They see me and what I can do, and they want me to do what I can do for them. They don't want me to be in charge and for me to do what I can. You know what I mean? I'm saying, like, they want that shine. They want the shine. They want to be able to say, I did it. You know what I mean? But the way that you've been doing ain't never worked. You know what I mean? But I got the idea, man. I got the plan. I know. I did the research. I know. You know what I mean? I know. And I knew that I was the leader. I knew that I should be in charge years ago. But people didn't want to hear me. You know what I mean? People didn't want to hear what I had to say because they thought I was crazy or stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what. But look, I'm a natural leader. And I'm leader. When I lead, I mean, look, it's easy. And if you follow me, boom, you gonna be a leader soon too if you following me, because I am going places. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like, man, look, man, it's crazy, man. But it don't matter, because now I took control of my own life, and now I'm in charge, and now I know I got the answers, and nobody is gonna get in the way of that. I ain't stopping. I ain't letting nobody get in the way. So when I come out here and I tell y'all what's up, just know that's what's up. I ain't lying. I ain't, you know what I'm saying, putting nothing on nothing. You know what I mean? Like I said, like, put 100. They say you put 100 on 10. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing none of that. I'm keeping it hot, and I'm just trying to help you out. You know what I mean? So that's all. That's really it. Because I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be straight. You know that. You know that. But I like to help, man. I like to help, man. So if I can help you, I'm gonna help you. Anybody ask anybody about TG. Ask anybody. If I can help you, I will help you. I was so bad at it that I would help people at the expense of hurting myself, you know what I mean? And I'm not doing that no more. You know what I mean? That's one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to hurt myself. I'm not going to help to the fact that I'm hurting myself. But what I will do is I will give everybody the knowledge and the shit that I know. And, you know what I'm saying? The game plan, I give you the game, I give you the layout, I give you everything. It's up to you to implement that. You know what I mean? It's up to you. I can only do so much. I can be your beacon. I can offer you guidance. I can give you information. I can give you what you need so you can get to where you need to go. But you got to listen to me. If you don't, you're going to be in the same spot. You know what I mean? And hey, that's sucks, but that's if that's what you want to do that. Don't complain about it either, because you got an opportunity to get up out of it. You know what I mean? And you ain't getting out of it, so then that's what you want to do. So, I'm just saying, help yourself. Just figure out what makes you tick first. Let's start with that. Why are you know what I'm saying, what gets you going, man? What's going to be the it factor? When people sit here and ask you, how did you do that? Like, what was the thing that got you going, to keep you going through all this? Because everybody's going through something while they're doing something. You know what I mean? You might see me blowing up, but you don't know that I really just went through a whole lot yesterday. You know what I mean? So it's you know what I'm saying? We just doing a good job of trying to cover it up, but we all going through a whole lot. You know what I mean? So, but people want to know, even though you're going through a lot, how are you producing like this? You know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, you going through a lot and you still doing this? How? I'm gonna show you. Definitely gonna show you. But I'm gonna get up out of here because I feel like I gotta blow my nose. It's one of those days, man. Rainy day and stuff, cloudy day today. I think it's kind of messing with my sinuses a little bit. But I gotta go blow my nose, so I'm gonna end this here. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna definitely have more for you later. Now make sure before you end this video that you like the video, give me a thumb, fuck with me, and subscribe, man. We got more coming, man. I got shorts, plenty shorts, man. Just come fuck with me, man. Like, it ain't that hard. Just come fuck with me, man. Come fuck with your boy, man. All right, now I'm out for real though. All right, quick 15-minute video. Just go ahead, like and subscribe, and you know what I'm saying, lay back, kick back, watch my shorts until the next video drop, man. You know we got something for you, man. Love.